TKO Debate Series. We lit tonight. Y'all come through, man. Y'all know how we gonna show up and show out. See y'all all in the building. What's going on with y'all, man? Welcome back to another episode. Wait a minute. This is not an episode of Knockout Boxing 86 TV. Welcome to an episode of the TKO Debate Series, man. We back. Shout out to my boy Emmanuel Carter. 5-piece. No biscuit in the super chat. He said absolutely nothing. He just showing love to the channel. Salute Emmanuel. Shout out Trap Man 337. 5-piece. 5 of them things. No biscuit in the super chat. He said absolutely nothing. He just showing love to the channel. Shout out Ty Drakeford. 5-piece. No biscuit in the super chat. She said absolutely nothing. She just showing love to the channel. Let me scroll up. Let me see who we got in the building, and then we're going to explain the rules, and then we'll bring up the competitors and the judges, and we'll get this thing started, bro. Shout out Realistic Washington fan. What up? Dragons Assassin, Fareed, Lee Jackson, NHA2, Ruben Langford. What's happening with you, Ruben? Barbara D, what's up? Opix ID, All Things, George Gordon, Trap Band. Brother Huey Q, Emmanuel Carter, DC Dre, what up? Victor, I see you, bro. Kendra Scott in the building. Creole the Traveler. World of Animals, what up? Chris, what's good? Big Dre, I see you. Marshawn West, Michael Thomas, GXTV, Sunchild, Ghetto Fab, TY, 007, Tired Ass Cowboys fan. Me too, dog. Mike Moss, what up? Tim Carey, D Free in the building. What up, D Free? Hen Dog. The fearless one. What up, Hen Dog? We got 10 in the building. Jose Lopez. What up? Zach in the building. Quick 2-roll. Brandon Broussard. GD. Yurt TV Kid. What up? Crush the Legend. Big Kev. What up, Big Kev? Hey, yo, Flip. B. Hayes. Legend Never Died. The best dad ever. Marcus M. Pearl Infinity. Kevin House. Texas DT20. Windy City Assassin, Billy Wright, 2 cents boxing. What's up? Kevin King. And you okay? Smooth Criminal. What up, man? Richard Parrish, what's good? J Main, Jay Howard. Shout out my dog. Right, Sean Kelly. 5-piece. 5 of them things. No biscuit in the super chat. He said absolutely nothing. He just showing love to the channel. I appreciate it, big dog. Done balling. What up, Windy City Assassin? I think I spoke, but I speak again. KJ Davis. What up, KJ? Alan Wade, Million Films. Jay Chestnut say, I'm here, KO Debates. Jay Chestnut say, did you say TKO Debate Series? I took a break from school for this. Let me take a sip for the young homie I ain't seen in a minute. Jay Chestnut, one of my homies, man. Yeah, I ain't seen Jay in a minute. Jay said, I'm here, bro. I'm here. Did you say debate? did you say debate? Yes, bro. We back. We back. But we better this time. We got Devon Sonier. What up? Joseph Jackson. What's good? Eric Shelton. The GOAT 9-5. Tarek B. Drew, what up? Great Gambino. Texas DT 20. 5-piece. No biscuit in the super chat. He said absolutely nothing. He just showing love to the channel. I appreciate you, big dog. Hey, so Stain, what up? My bro paid in full. Mr. Boxing Fanatic. What up, James Marshall? J Main. Shout out my dog, Smooth Criminal. 2-piece. No biscuit in the super chat. He said popcorn ready. Yeah, popcorn ready. This is gonna be a good one. I promise you, this is gonna be a good one. Unless somebody just flame out and behave outside themselves, this one here gonna be a banger. This one here gonna be a banger. Straight up, I promise y'all that. We got Tracond in the building. What up? We got Brandon Broussard, Savage Killer Queen, GXTV, Cassandra, Ohio, stand up. What up, Cassandra? Salute. G5 Gabe, my brother. What up? Hey, man. I didn't get a notification, but I went back and watched your trade NBA show that you did today, bro. I don't know why I ain't got your notification. Maybe because you ain't been live in a minute. But, bro, I went back. I hit that thumbs up, and I watched your shit, bro. Salute to you, bro. Salute to your queen. Your queen, Quee. Salute to both of y'all, man. Keep doing your thing, homeboy. Salute to my brother, G5 Gabe. What up? William Old School, what up? Eric Shelton, 2-piece. No biscuit in the super chat. He said absolutely nothing. He just showing love to the channel. We got a lot of people showing love today. Donate to the channel, too. Hit the super chat. Hit the Cash App. If you want to keep this shit going, man, you got to show me that you support this type of content by hitting that Cash App and hitting that super chat, man. Real talk. Real talk. OG Walk on Water. What up? Rock Bottom in the building. What up? Rainer's here. What up, Rainer? No evidence. What up? Jay Ketchup. What up, Jay Ketchup? Optic say I'm back just in time. Yeah, all right, that's everybody. We got 183 people in the building early. What a likes at, bro? We got to get the likes up to 100. If we don't get the likes to 100, it won't be no debate. If you can't get the likes to 100, it won't be no debate, bro. Quee, what up? I see you. Salute. Shout out to my dog D1. 2-piece. No biscuit in the super chat. He say salute. Fingers crossed. I don't know who he crossed his fingers for, but he rooting for somebody. He said he got his fingers crossed. Rafa Casanova. What up? Shout out my boy G5 Gabe. 2 of them things. 2-piece. No biscuit in the super chat. He said appreciate the love. Let's go. Yeah, let's go, bro. Let's go. You know I'm going to be hitting you up. You know I'm going to be hitting you up, man. 89, you know that ain't enough, Joseph. Joseph, tell him get the likes up. Stop acting like a Haney fan and get the likes up. I don't know why I took the shot. I'm sorry. I apologize, bro. I apologize, bro. I apologize. Shout out my dog GXTV with the 2-piece. No biscuit in the super chat. He said popcorn and a cold drink. I'm ready. We got my dog running. Bravo. Man, I hope your daughter feel better, bro. Real talk, man. Salute to little Miss Ronnie. Bravo. Little princess. Feel better. Lockefeller. Okay, let's go over. We got about 20. We got a few minutes, right? To go over some shit. First of all, as you know by the title of the video, as you know by being subscribers to this channel for a while now, those of you that have been around for years, you know what the TKO Debate Series is about. Y'all know what we about. We about seeing who can really talk this boxing talk shit, man. Shout out to my dog Dundred them, bro. 10-piece, no biscuit in the Cash App. He say, I'm team by any means. Yeah, he team Deem in this thing. I see you, bro. I see you, bro. Listen, that's the first order of business, right? Is how y'all conduct yourself in my chat during the debate. Shout out to Intellect Music, 2-piece. No biscuit in the super chat. Want to see some good home cooking tonight. It's gonna go down. Let me tell y'all something, bro. Rock with who you rock with. Cheer for who you cheer for. Do not disrespect the debaters, and do not debate in my chat. Disrespect will be calling somebody out their name, calling somebody all kind of names and stuff. We ain't on that. But if you want to say somebody getting cooked, you can say they getting cooked. If you want to say somebody ain't coming with no facts, you can say they ain't coming with some facts. You can talk your ish, and y'all can talk y'all ish to each other, right? But don't debate in my chat. Don't put talking points in my chat. We conduct stuff differently over here. But you can talk noise. You can say you think somebody getting their ass kicked. You can say you think somebody don't know what the hell they talking about. You know why? Because of who the TKO Debate Series creator and moderator is. That's me. And y'all know what I'm about. I go anywhere and debate. I done been in chat rooms full of 500 people calling me all kind of names, telling me I'm getting cooked, telling me I don't know what I'm talking about. But I stand on business and I cook them anyway, and I make it undeniable. So I expect the same for the people that I invite up here. So you can talk your noise, bro. You can talk your noise. You can talk all the noise you want to. Just don't be disrespecting the people up here on this platform, and don't be debating in my chat trying to give people talking points and shit. That's the rule for the chat. That's y'all rule. Danetta, what's up? Sunchild, what up? That's y'all only rule, bro. Talk your noise, though. Talk your noise, man. Rock with who you gonna rock with. Shout out to Richard Paris with the 5-piece in the super chat. He says must see TV for sure. This one gonna go down. Rock with who you rock with, bro. Dankfather says who called out who? Nah, I'm on my Al Heyman ish, bro. What you mean who called out who? This is a match I want to see. I'm on my Turkey Alashiki Al Heyman shit, bro. What you mean? What you mean? I say I think that's a good match right there. Let me set it up. And that's the TKO Debate Series, what it's going to be about this time, bro. I'm not doing debates every week. I'm not doing them 2 times a week. You might get them once a month. You might get them once every 2 weeks, because I'm trying to only pop out with real events that people going to want to tune into, that's going to make people, you know what I'm saying, that's going to make people want to tune in, bro. That's all. That's what I'm on. And then later on in the year, I'm going to try to bring back the tournament. I'm going to see who do good in the series or whatever, and I'm going to bring back the tournament for cash prizes and shit. You know? But, yeah, we ain't doing that every week shit, bro, because everybody don't deserve a platform to debate on. Some of y'all talking boxing is trash. Some of y'all talking boxing is trash, and everybody not going to be able to get up on this platform this time. Not this time. This time, we only trying to set up the best of the best debate. So there's that. Rules of the debate real quick. 86, a la Sheik, making all the big fights. Talk to me. Well, except for that Bud Crawford-Canelo fight. Or is that too soon, Ronnie? Damn, Ronnie, is that too soon? I'm making all the big fights like a la Sheik, except for that Canelo-Bud fight. Is that too soon, bro? Let me know if that's too soon, and I'll delete that part of the live stream, bro. Just let me know if I was too soon with that one, bro. I'm just glad I ain't got to pay you 500 push-ups, dog. You know what I mean? I'm just glad I ain't got to pay you 500 push. So I ain't mean to hit you with the, you know what I'm talking about? You know what I'm talking about? I ain't mean to hit you with that. Now, the rules of the debate. First of all, we not on no boxing shit. The competitors, what up, I be who I be, and I ain't trying to be nobody else. I see you, bro. I'm not like boxing. You know what I mean? It's not a bad day for boxing. Canelo need to be fighting David Benavidez, and Bud Crawford need to be fighting Sebastian Fundora. It's not a bad day for fighting. Y'all both go fight who the hell you supposed to fight. It's not a bad day, Bella Faye. It's not a bad day at all. It's good as if Canelo just need to go fight. He got Bivol rematch, the Beterbiev Bivol winner. He need to fight David Benavidez. He got mandatories at 168. You know what I'm talking about? Bud Crawford got Bakram Murtazaliev, Jermell Charlo, fucking Sebastian Fundora. Like, they need to fight who they supposed to fight. Shout out to Kui 5-piece. No biscuit in the super chat. She said support. Yeah. Shout out to D Young with the 2-piece. No biscuit in the super chat. He said absolutely nothing. He just showing love to the channel. Shout out Derek Stefan being a member for 4 months. He say salute, KO. Oh, damn. Bro, you being a member just made me, man, members. It's a fight on ESPN Plus tonight. Let me drop that video real quick. Damn, I shot this video and I forgot to post it prepping for this shit. That's Arthur Bayasalanov versus Muhammad Mamon, bro. Damn, appreciate you, boy. You reminded me, Derek. Let me get y'all picked right, bro. Let me get y'all picked right for the fight tonight, bro. Yes, I'm a boxing junk. Go ask your favorite, go ask some of your favorite YouTube channels if they even know who these fighters are, bro. Damn, I forgot. Shout out to my boy reminding me, bro. He reminded me, J Boxing, what up? Yeah, there go the little make a little thumbnail real quick. So, but I can multitask. So, but I can't spell this dude's name, so I need to leave that shit right there to spell his name. I see you backstage. I'm gonna have you got about 10 minutes, and I'm gonna introduce y'all. You good. So rules, right? Nick J in the building, the Queens of Boxing Talk. What's up? I'm trying to do something historic. I'm just waiting on scheduling. You know who I'm talking to. You said you got to get the schedule together. Let me know. If not, if you can do next Thursday, let me know. And you know who I'm talking to. You said you had to get your schedule right. Can you do next Thursday night at 8 p.m. Central Time? Let me know. And I'm gonna try to set something epic up that's never been done before. And I mean that. I'm not giving y'all hyperbole, bro. Now, the rules of the debate are very simple. Over here, we're not doing that boxing shit. You will know as a competitor on this series whether or not you down 1-0, whether it's 1-1 going into the third. We score in between rounds over here so that you don't have to wonder, oh, I think I'm up, I think I'm cooking, I think I'm winning, then you get a 3-0 decision. We not on that over here, bro. We not on that over here at all, bro. We are on making sure you know where you at. So if you down 1-0, you need to make sure your round 2 is solid. If you down 2-0, now you're fighting for pride. Just don't get knocked out, okay? And if it's 1-1, palms get a little sweaty, right? Knees get a little weak. So we score in between rounds over here, bro. That's the first thing. Second thing, each competitor will have 5-minute opening statements in each round and a 2-minute rebuttal. So a competitor will have their 5 minutes, then the other person get their 5 minutes. Then the other person get their 2 minutes to rebuttal. Then the other person get their 2 minutes to rebuttal. Round over. We score it. Okay? Y'all following me? If you got what I'm saying and you understand, put 100 in the chat. If you got what I'm saying and you understand, throw 100 in the chat right quick, so I can make sure everybody understands how the rounds go. Right? 5 minutes for each person opening statement, 2-minute rebuttals. Okay. Professionalism. You don't get to talk when it ain't your round, when it ain't your time to talk. We got Miss KO in the building. What's up, baby? Salute. Salute. You don't get to talk when it ain't your time to talk. When it's not your time to talk, if you can't be quiet, you might as well go on mute. We're going to stop you. And then we're going to restart the person's time and let them keep going where they was at. If you do it, you probably, and just so you know, with the judges I got, you're probably going to lose that round if you can't keep your composure. If you can't keep your composure, you're probably losing. So that's another thing. Criteria. You know, everybody be like, I got this person winning. I got that person winning. The judges' criteria is facts, delivery, and rebuttals. Are you presenting facts? Is your delivery fire with it? Okay. What's your rebuttal like? Were you able to kill the other person's argument with your rebuttal? That's the 3 judging scoring criteria: facts, delivery, and rebuttals. And then you know, KO, me, I got the trump card. I'm the moderator. I'm the hype man. I'm going to be talking shit in between rounds. I'm going to mod this shit like no other. But I do got the trump card, because if I say so myself, I'm excellent at debating boxing. If I say so myself, I think I'm the best. But at minimum, you got to say I'm one of the best. I say all that to say I got the trump card. If I feel like my judges is dead ass wrong, if I feel like they being unfair and not really giving credence to the other person's argument and they won, I got the veto card, bro. I got the veto card. I can say, nope, y'all is wrong. This is the person that won the round. We move into the next round. I can trump all of that shit. So ain't no favoritism over here because I take the integrity of this platform, the integrity of this debate series to the utmost. That way I can try to bring out the biggest and the best. People ain't going to want to come over here if they feel like they going to get cheated. Whether I like a fighter or not, if you getting cooked, you getting cooked. Straight up. If you getting cooked, your ass is getting cooked, that's on you. That's your fault for getting your ass destroyed. Whether I don't give a damn if all 3 rounds are Tank Davis versus whoever. If you getting your ass whooped and you arguing on behalf of Tank Davis, I'm going to tell you, you getting your ass whooped. And my judges are the same. So I don't have to worry about it, I think. I don't think it's something that'll come up. But I do want to say that and put that on the record. The buck stops with me. I'm the final decision maker. But with the judges and the heavy hitters I got, I don't think that's going to be a problem at all, bro. See if I miss anything. Oh, yeah. And if you want to join up on the TKO Debate Series, you can email me. knockoutboxing86@yahoo.com is the email. I'm reaching out to big channels, small channels, people that I see frequent panels all the time. All that shit, man. I'm trying to get the biggest and best names over here that I can get for y'all. And that's just what it is, bro. That's just what it is, man. It's about 7:53. If we can get everybody that's participating to go ahead and come backstage so I can start introductions and we can get this shit going. Yeah, it's time to get it going. Let me catch up in these super chats real quick. Once the debate starts, any super chats that get dropped, I will start them and save them, and then I will read them after the debate. Shout out to my dog, Kurt Douglas. 5-piece. No biscuit in the super chat. He said, what's popping? What's up, Kurt? Salute. Shout out to Jamoney with the 2-piece. No biscuit in the super chat. He said, salute, KO. Salute, Jamoney. Shout out to my dog, SBG Mello. 10-piece, 10 of them things. No biscuit in the super chat. He said a little support for Black History Month. We almost ready. We just missing a judge and 1 competitor, and they'll be here any minute now. Now we're just missing 1 competitor. Let me text them, and then I'll start introductions. All right. Zoomverse, what's up, homie? What's good with you? What's good with you? He say you on the way, you just finished. I think. Hold on. Bella says she got her popcorn ready. All right, shout out to my dog Richard Paris gifting 5 memberships to the channel. He gifted memberships and I ain't got no goddamn. I gotta get the prediction up for tonight. Damn, my bad, y'all. I'm out this mug tripping, bro. What up, K-Rod? I see you. I'm out this mug tripping, bro. Tripping. LaRon Jones, I see you. 504 top level. All right, I'm gonna introduce the judges right now. And then I'm gonna introduce the competitors. And we're gonna get straight to it, bro. Coming to the stage first, I had to get this brother up because he is a day 1 supporter to the channel and one of the best judges we have had on the TKO Debate Series. And I know he's going to take notes. I know he's not going to care about who he like and who he don't like. He is a Devin Haney fan, but if your ass ain't coming with no facts to support Devin Haney, he will tell your ass you lost and you didn't represent his favorite fighter well. He take notes so good. Sometimes people like, damn, right side, are you debating? Or are you just gonna judge it? What are you doing? That's how thorough this brother is. So I had to have him come judge for us. So coming to the stage, one of our judges, I got my boy Dub right side. Right side, what's up, bro?
My brother KO, salute family. How you feeling?
Man, chilling. We back, baby. You know I love this shit.
Hey man, look, I couldn't have got a better introduction than that one right there. I couldn't ask anything better than that. That was just amazing. I appreciate it. I very much appreciate it.
Already. You got the criteria, you know what you're looking for, and you know what time it is, man. Shout out to my boy, Dub, right side, Rick Timms. Next up, bro. Next up, he took home cash money. Cash money when we did the debate tournament, finishing 3rd place, bro. One of the best debaters on YouTube that y'all probably don't know. And I got him smoking a lot of your favorite YouTubers if they ever get the courage to get in the ring with him. But in the meantime, he going to sit back and listen to some arguments and he going to judge this thing because I know he's one of the best. I know he got a good ear for this shit. And that boy know his boxing. Shout out to my dog. He just root for the wrong football team, though. But he repping Washington. He repping them Commanders. He got Jaden Daniels. I got my dog, D Free, up in this thing, coming up here to judge for us. What's up with it, D Free? What's happening, bro?
What's good? What's good, KO? What's good, Dub?
What up, Free? How you feeling, brother?
I'm cool.
D Free, man. We back, man. You know I gotta have you compete. I gotta find a matchup for you though. But we back, baby. I'm glad you took the time to come up here, man. I appreciate you.
Ain't none of these dudes ready for that.
Telling y'all, man. Go back and watch some of his old tapes. You feel me? Go watch some of his old tapes, bro. Next up, another judge, man. And then I'm going to let the judges chop it up for a minute before we bring the competitors up. But next up, man, another judge. He took home cash money too. Cash money. And he came in 1st place in the World Series of Debates tournament. One of the best debaters on YouTube, I promise you. And he scored his shit like a judge scoring a fight. He ain't here to mince no words. He gonna tell you the truth. And that boy know his boxing. Shout out to my dog. Welcome into the stage, the TKO Debate Series champion or World Series of Debates tournament champion from 2023. My dog, King G, the boxologist, is in this thing. King G, what's happening with you, bro?
What's up, man? Can I be heard?
Yeah, we can hear you loud and clear, man.
All right, see, man. You see what it is, man. King G, the King G, LL Smooth G, the Cool G, man. You know what I mean? We back live in effect in HD, baby. TKO Undisputed. Mr. Undisputed, baby. You see, we back live in HD, man. About to turn it back up, baby. Let me calm down. I ain't debating now. Let me calm down, man. What's up, everybody?
Yeah. What's good, man? Hey,
what's up with my boy?
This boy, it's some dogs up here, and they'll take on anybody that y'all want. So if you want to get some action, y'all come holler at one of these dogs up here, cause these boys some dogs. I only bring out the best for this shit, man. We ain't here to play favorites. We only bringing out the best. So let me kick it to y'all for a minute, man. What y'all got the criteria? If y'all could just go one by one. First, you right side, then we'll go to D Free, then we'll go to King G. Just so the competitors, because they can hear you now. What are you looking for? What's a big no-no? How can they get your vote? And what do they got to do other than the criteria that we already laid out? We'll go to you first, right side.
Well, first things first, man. Don't get caught up in no stupidness, man. Don't get caught up lying. You don't get up here and just start saying all type of wild stuff and you get proven wrong. That's the best way to win a debate, in my personal opinion. When I like to listen is when you rebuttal and you catch somebody spin ill truths and bring that to the forefront. That's really what we like to see. Also, I would say, man, make sure you come with personality. And I know both of these brothers are going to come with personality. So that's not going to be anything lacking there. So, man, I'm just looking for a good debate, man. Y'all make sure y'all be on your P's and Q's. And, hey, Protect yourself at all times.
D-Free.
Yo,
What else they got to do other than the criteria, man, to make sure they secure your vote tonight, man, and try to win this thing?
man, they gotta stay on topic, and as long as they don't talk in between rounds, may the best man win. Another thing, if you can get your opponent and catch him in a lie, you win that round for me.
Okay. All right, we're going to the homie King G. Oh, he dropped off. He'll be back. He'll be back. So yeah, man, there y'all have it. They letting y'all know what you got to do to get their vote. I'm sending this link to my brother BF. Let me get him right. My brother Deem is back there waiting. He chomping at the bit. King G will be back up here. Okay. Yeah, I think I might, and I have a debate announcement later tonight as well. Let me send this email. Okay, yeah, he just got the link. King G, we waiting on you to come back, bro. Waiting on you to come back, bro. Okay, my competitors are both backstage. And then I'm going to be making some history later tonight. Yeah. We're going to make some history later tonight. This is going to be great. Okay, here come King G. The internet kicked him out. When he get back up here, I'm going to bring the debaters up. And then we're going to get this show on the road. Y'all smash the like button. Shout out to my dog, A1 Hoop Zone. 20 piece. No biscuit in the super chat. He say, little support towards the KO Debate Series bucket. I appreciate you. I appreciate you. In chat, like I said, for those, it's 415 people in here, so I'll repeat the rules for the chat again while we waiting. If you just got here, rules are very simple. Talk your shit. If you here to support Dean, support that brother. Tell him he's cooking. Tell BFTB he ain't cooking on shit. If you here to support BF, tell him he cooking. Tell him Dean ain't on shit. Don't call them out their name. Y'all can argue amongst yourself in the chats, and do not block anybody for supporting they debater that they here to support. And do not debate in my chat, bro. I'll block you myself. Do not debate in my chat. I don't want no talking points in my chat. Oh, he cooking. Oh, that's facts. Though that's cool. But trying to make talking points in my chat will get your ass blocked. They don't need no help. I don't invite people up here that need help. So no helping in my chat, bro. Support your person by talking your shit and letting people know that they cooking. Let them know that they cooking. While I'm waiting on King G to get back because the internet kicked him out, I got to bring up these debaters, man. Shout out to Victor with the 5-piece. No biscuit in the super chat. He said, support for the truth and facts. 100. All right, that's it. No more super chats getting read. Drop the super chats, damn it. We need support for the channel, so still show support, but I'm not reading no more until the end of the show. No more to the end of the show. Now, I got to bring this brother up, man. I heard him cooking on a panel, and I said, bro, you should start you a channel. He started his channel. He been dropping content nonstop, and he been cooking. It's his debut in the TKO Debate Series. He coming straight out of Philly, bro. The city of brotherly love, bro. He is here to try to make a name for himself in this debate world and see if he can try to slay a monster, bro. And I mean a monster. But he say he a monster his damn self. Straight out of Philly, my dog. Dean by any means. Dean, what's happening, bro?
What's the deal, y'all? How y'all feeling? Y'all all right? What's going on?
Chilling, man. How you
What up,
doing,
Dean?
man? How you
what up,
feeling
brother?
tonight,
How you
man?
feeling?
Hey, what up, Doug? D-Free, KO. Y'all know I'm feeling amazing, man. Knockout hit me, and I've been busy a lot lately, but my bro caught me at the right time. And I appreciate you, bro, thinking of me and you know, holding me in that light. So you already know I'm coming to hold you down, and we in for a good night, man. Y'all know y'all already know what this is, man. Dean by any means. And I holler at y'all. Let's go.
Coming up next, bro. Coming to the stage, my brother. Representing the LDBC in this hoe. Representing the graveyard in this hoe. Representing himself. And if you ask him, can't nobody F with him. He the best doing it and never scared to prove it. My dog, my brother. Best fight the best. BFTB, BF, whatever you want to call him. Just don't call him scary because he ain't ducking no smoke. BF in the building. BF, what's good, bro?
The audacity. Listen, bro. I don't mind anybody trying to get the smoke. And I respect dude for coming at the king. I do. Because in order to get that crown, you got to come at the king. So I respect it. But the audacity of your very first one to be me, I'm going to make an example of this man. Say less.
I love the energy from both. All right, let me grab this coin talk shit, man. And let's get this shit on the road. The competitors know the rounds. All we got left to decide is who the hell is going to go first. So let me pull this up real quick. Let me share this screen real quick. And we're going to get straight to it, bro. Oh, King G, while I'm doing that, you didn't get so we know the criteria. You didn't get a chance to say what you're looking for people to get around from you, man. Just an idea how you're going to be judging this thing and what you're going to be looking for, man. Just get that to the people one time.
Man, you know what I'm saying? It's real simple, man. You know, you follow my G print, you know what I mean? You can win this thing, man. We looking for delivery. We looking for facts. You know what I'm saying? We looking for energy. You know what I mean? So just, hey, you know what I'm saying? Bring out the facts, bring out the truth. You know what I mean? Catch your opponent if you can catch him in the lie, catch him, you know what I'm saying, slipping on some facts, man. Hey, look, you know what I'm saying? That's what I'm looking. I'm going to judge it fair and square. It's going straight by the points, man. So, you know, hey, look, whoever present the most facts and disproving, you know what I'm saying, the opponent facts, man, you know, with charisma and delivery, man, they going to win this thing to me, bro.
Okay, all right. Shout out to King G. All right, Dean, we'll let you call it, bro. What you got, heads or tails, fam?
Heads.
Boom, we flipping that joint. It landed on tails. BF, you get to select. Who do you want to go first?
I'm so mean with it. Nigga, you pick who you want to go first.
Go ahead. You go first.
But so
all
the
right,
first
let me throw this question. Let me throw this question up here. Yeah, I'm gonna throw the question. I'm gonna ask y'all, then you got it. Here you go, right here. All right. So the first question, BF, you got 5 minutes for your opening statement. The timer starts when you start talking. The first question is Tank Davis versus Lamont Roach trash? For the chat,
ass.
BF is arguing that it is trash.
Ass, nigga.
And Deem is arguing that it's not trash.
Bro,
But
this
BF
fight
is so
is
ready
trash.
to go. Go ahead, bro. Go ahead.
Trash. This nigga is fighting somebody for absolutely no motherfucking reason. Garbage. All right. Start with points. We got several of them. Let's pick the first one, right? And one of the people going to talk about is somebody's availability. Well, see, the problem with that is Gervonta Tank Davis is the WBA champion. So he has a whole number 1 through number 15 list of availability. He has that whole list. He did not send an offer to William Zapata, who was number 1. He did not send an offer to Floyd Schofield, who was number 2. Stop there. Floyd Schofield came out and said, this man ducked me to fight Lamont Roach in September when the fight was announced in September. He came out again the following month and said something to the effect of, he could have fought me. I'm more deserving than Lamont Roach. So if anybody talks about availability, you can skip that now because the same Floyd Schofield is now fighting Shakur Stevenson. So he was available. All right, so we can get past that availability conversation, right? There's a thing that I keep hearing, and people keep talking about how small somebody is. So small, so tiny. He can't fight at 140. He's so tiny, so small. Well, if you're so fucking small, why the fuck you fighting at 130? Why are you fighting a 130-pounder at 135? Why are you fighting this guy if you're so small? Why don't you just go to 130, bro? If you go to 130 and fight the man, then the fight makes more sense. It's at 130. It's for his belt, the 130-pound title, where you are claiming you're so small at. It makes absolutely no sense that you bring up yet another, not just one, yet another opponent from 130 all the way up to 135 to fight you. I don't give a damn if 10 years ago he fought at 35. I don't care. And it wasn't even 35. It was 33. But whatever. I don't even give a damn about that. Right now we're talking about, is this fight good? The crazy part about these things, when these people say these things, right, is they'll talk about, well, he's a champion. Well, you can remove that because Gervonta said he don't care about belts. Or is he lying? Yeah, because if it was a champion, then he could have fought George Kambosos if it was a champion. So it isn't a champion. We asked Coach Cal. Well, I didn't. He was asked, why Lamont Roach? The man said it's for the community. Who the hell is Lamont Roach in the community, bro? Who is he? See, the last I checked, Lamont Roach fought some dude named Fergie Smeagol McCall in the whatever center where the Mystics play. The Mystics play there. He was basically on the undercard of the Mystics, and he didn't sell out a 4,000-seat arena for the Mystics, bro. Yet somehow he is now fighting Tank Davis. Somehow he gets a Tank Davis fight. Remove the belts, shall we? Because Lamont Roach got this call to fight Tank Davis before he was a champion. So if this brother's going to come out and start telling you guys about how it's a good fight because he's a champion, well, he wasn't a champion when Gervonta called him to make the fight in the first place. Hector Garcia was a champion. And the only reason why Tank didn't fight Lamont Roach is because Hector Garcia used his status as the WBA champion to fight Tank Davis. That is the only reason why he didn't fight Lamont Roach. See, at that time, he could have fought Gary Russell. Why didn't Gary Russell get that call? Can't nobody tell you why Gary Russell didn't get that call. Nobody has any answers on why Gary Russell didn't get that call. But past all of that, let's skip all that. This is Gervonta Tank Davis we're talking about, y'all. This is Mr. Face of Boxing, Mr. Get Money, Mr. Ticket Sales, Mr. I'm a Draw, Mr. All of this nonsense. How in the Sammy sweet fuck is he supposed to do that with Lamont Roach? I mean, I can understand if you're saying we're doing it for the culture in the DMV. Well, then fight in the fucking DMV. They're fighting in New York. Which one of them niggas is from New York? Oh, BF, he fought in New York before. Yeah, cool, that's what's up. But that's not what Coach Calvin said. Coach Calvin said we're doing it for the area. DMV in the building. The last I checked, New York is not a part of the DMV. So you are literally doing this for what? People have actually come to the point where they say this is a stay busy fight. Stay busy for what? Ain't nobody say nothing about no goddamn who he's fighting next. This is trash. Absolute ass money grab.
Time, bro. That's time. That's time. Dean, your opening statement, round one. Is Tank Davis versus Lamont Roach trash? You got 5 minutes. Timer starts when you start talking.
Well, first of all, he sat up there and talked about Williams Zepeda. Williams Zepeda got hurt and has supposed to have a fight with Shakur Stevenson already signed. That's number one. Gary Russell Jr., y'all, do y'all want to know the last time that man fought? The last time that man fought, my daughter, he fought 3 days after my daughter was born. She is in pre-K, running around, just had a birthday, y'all. Do you understand this? And then he talked about bringing up Lamont Roach. But you want him to bring up Gary Russell Jr. from 126? Make that make sense. In any world that doesn't, don't even worry about it. And then it's a trash fight. Well, if it's a trash fight, then why is it about to break the live gate and do better than Ryan and Devin? Why is it? Why is that? And then he also said, y'all, that they should have fought in the DMV. The problem with that is the DMV, the arena they will want to fight in, where the Washington Wizards and the Mystics play, it's not available because the hockey team is playing there that Saturday. They can't do it. They already, and if you know pro sports, you already know that contract, they have an obligation. They're not going to take a team, a home game away from an NHL team to put on a boxing event. It just don't work like that, from contracts, TV, deals, the whole nine. And then this the same guy that picked Frank Martin to beat Gervonta Davis. This man right here. So if Frank Martin and Gervonta Davis wasn't trash, but you saying Lamont Roach and Gervonta Davis is trash, then I guess that Devin Haney didn't deserve to move up and challenge a champion in Regis Prograis. So did Regis bring up a guy from 135 to fight him? I'm just wondering. See, it's so funny that people have a problem. Oh yeah, y'all. Lamont Roach admitted he's bigger than Gervonta Davis. He admitted that. Not Tank ain't said nothing about that. Lamont Roach said that personally. He's bigger than Gervonta Davis. Lamont Roach is a decorated amateur. Lamont Roach is a champion. And then he brought up the past. We are talking about today. The same guy knows why this fight is happening because he told my man Truth that's in the comments that Loma ducked Gervonta Davis. So when he's talking about Gervonta, he's talking as if Gervonta Davis wasn't trying to make the biggest fights. But he admitted that Lomachenko ducked Gervonta Davis. At the end of the day, Lamont Roach has been on a streak lately. Lamont Roach is the fifth option. Oh, y'all, Gervonta Davis' fourth option is outselling Devin and Ryan Garcia. Gervonta Davis' fourth option is breaking live gates and on pace to do over 300, 400,000 pay-per-view buys. So if it's so trash, y'all, I just have a question. Then why are people buying it? Why are they showing up? Why did more people come to this fight than any other fight that has been at the Barclays Arena? Somebody please tell me that. I need to know. So he partially already knows about it. They'll say the A side can send offers and do all of that. Well, if that was so true, then why is Gervonta Davis not fighting Lomachenko? If it's all on the A side and that's what they got to do, then why did Lomachenko say that he didn't want to take the fight? He brought up Kid Austin. Kid Austin is about to fight Shakur Stevenson. And we have been through a multitude of things when it comes to Kid Austin. Williams Zepeda wasn't available, and even if he did, he still got hurt around that time anyway, so that part wouldn't matter. At the end of the day, he picked Frank Martin to beat Gervonta Davis, who's not as accomplished as Lamont Roach, who hasn't done as much in the sport of boxing as Lamont Roach, who is coming off of a loss where Lamont Roach isn't. So if Frank Martin is and Gervonta is not trash, there's no way you could say that Lamont Roach and Gervonta Davis is trash when you know that this is his fourth option, not his first. But we want to hold Gervonta Davis to a certain standard that we don't hold other people to. Because guess what, y'all? If somebody, and this is to the judges, if anybody would have did what Lomachenko did to Devin Haney, and Devin Haney would be on his fourth option, oh yeah, y'all, Devin Haney and Shakur Stevenson think that Lamont Roach is better than Frank Martin. It's been a multitude of boxers. The only people that's calling it trash, they not boxers. All of the boxers in the boxing community respect Lamont Roach to the heavens. Or maybe tell me if I'm lying about that part. Please stop me when I do. So at the end of the day, if it's a trash fight, it wouldn't be breaking live gates. People would not want to go get dressed, go spend money, and get nice, and go get their girl.
That's your time. That's your time, bro. BF. Your rebuttal for round one, you got 2 minutes. Let's rebut every topic.
The man said, oh, Gary is so small. I never said anything about Gary being small at all. I said for the community. You don't listen very well. Coach Calvin said the fight is for the community. If it's for the community, that would be Gary Russell, who is the bigger name over Lamont Roach. Gary Russell. That's what I said. I did not say, oh, he's bringing up this guy. No, I said for the community. You got to listen better. When you're talking about how, oh, man, their obligation for this, well, you forgot that they were going to fight in Houston. Did you forget they were going to fight in Houston? So I'm guessing they don't got obligations for Houston, but they got obligations for somewhere else. How ironic you forget that part. You brought up Lamont Roach claiming he was bigger. I don't give a damn what he claims. I don't care what he claimed, bro. He fights at 130. I don't give a damn what he claims. Kell Brook said he's as big as Golovkin because he can eat steaks. I don't give a damn what he claimed. How did that turn out when he went to fight Golovkin? All right, so let's keep pushing it. You talk about, oh, he didn't bring up Loma ducking. I've said Loma ducked this man multiple times. But for some strange reason, you try to put a false equivalence to say that him not fighting Loma is the reason why he is fighting Lamont Roach. That is cap, because he tried to fight Lamont Roach now 3 years ago. 3 years ago. It's cap. All right. The actual conversation was whether he tried to fight Shakur Stevenson when Lomachenko fell off. That is the conversation, not Lamont Roach. That is cap. You brought up something about his fourth option. Well, the number one fighter in his fucking ranking body, William Zapata, was available. So I don't know why you go to a fourth option and skip the number one and number fucking two. They were both available. The only reason why William Zapata's hand injury got a hand injury because he fought in a fight he didn't have to fight if Tank would have fucking fought him. And fucking William Zapata, what's his name? Schofield was available. He was available and you didn't fight him. And mysteriously, you keep bringing up Devin Haney. He's not a part of this.
Time, BF, time, bro. Time. Dean, you got 2 minutes for your rebuttal before we go to the judges. Timer starts when you start talking.
Okay, he sat up there and talked about where the Mystics played. At the end of the day, it wouldn't matter if they was fighting in Houston or Brooklyn. They wasn't fighting in the DMV because the DMV was not available. Number two is Lamont Roach. When you sit up there and talk about, well, he's a 130-pounder, then if you are going to bring up that he's a 130-pounder, then you can't want to see him fight Gary Russell, who's a 126-pounder. Oh, yeah, y'all, has no proof that Gary Russell is available and can fight. The man hasn't fought in 3 years. So I want y'all to understand what this guy is saying. He's available to fight Gervonta, but nobody else in 3 years? Oh, yeah, y'all, it's the beginning of the year. Have y'all heard any announcements about Gary Russell Jr. fighting right now? Oh, I don't think so. And then talked about Williams Zapata set up there and has a mandatory that he was going through negotiations with and all of that with Shakur Stevenson any goddamn way. That is the actual truth of the matter. And then sit up there and say, well, I don't care what Devin says. It don't matter if you care or not. We are talking about people that are respected in boxing and what they think of Lamont Roach. No, you brought up Shakur Stevenson. We didn't even bring up Shakur Stevenson. But since you want to bring up Shakur Stevenson, Steven Espinoza sat up there and said they reached out to Shakur Stevenson the same way they reached out to Bill Haney and them. Shakur Stevenson said that he didn't want to take a long-term deal with the PBC because Gervonta Davis would be at the end of it. They did him one better. They offered him Gervonta Davis from the door. And then he talks about now he wants a long-term deal and don't want to take a one-off with Gervonta Davis. I don't know in anybody's book where that is not a goddamn duck. After saying they're going to fight in 2025, after Shakur Stevenson said, Gervonta Davis is not ducking me. And I know that we are going to fight. That's what Shakur Stevenson said, the guy you're arguing for. The two guys you arguing for, Shakur Stevenson's not available to fight, turned down the fight when it came to Gervonta Davis, and then sat up there and said Gervonta Davis is not ducking him. Gary Russell Jr.
That's time, bro. That's time. Man, BF coming and cooking, and somebody in Philly go tell Deem it's his first time debating. Because I can't tell. And BF is fucking going crazy. I told y'all, bro, I'm only bringing the best debates. Judges, we going to Dub right side first. Who you giving round 1 to and why you giving it to him? It's on you, bro.
So the question was, is Tank Davis and Lamont Roach a trash fight? BF came out swinging. He spoke on the availability of Tank's other opponents, that he had opportunities to make other fights, spoke on not sending offers to Zapata and Kid Austin, spoke about how if Tank is supposedly so small, instead of bringing opponents up to 35, why wouldn't you just go down if you're such a small fighter, then go down to that 30-pound weight class? As said that it couldn't be about the belts because Tank really don't care about the belts, and that when Coach Calvin was questioned about the fight, said that this fight was good for the community. You know what I'm saying? But they didn't do it in the community that Coach Calvin was speaking of. I also brought up how Tank wanted Roach before Roach was a champion, had been calling for Roach for multiple years. I believe he said 3. said why wouldn't he even in that time frame, if he really wanted to do something for the community, why he wouldn't do the fight with Mr. Gary, because that would be bigger for it. You know what I'm saying? And how this is starting to look like a stay busy fight. Seemed like Dean came out, he started rebuttaling very quickly, spoke on how Zepeda was hurt, spoke on Mr. Gary hasn't fought since his daughter was born. Shout out to Dean's daughter. Brought up, if you're gonna bring up or cry about Lamont Roach being brought up, why wouldn't why wouldn't you cry about Mr. Gary being brought up? Speaking on how it couldn't be in the DMV because it seemed like the stadium was already taken over. Went into more of the whole Frank Martin thing. Not that kind of lost me for a quick second. Spoke on how Loma's been ducking Tank. Brought out how even if this is such a bad fight, why is it projected to do such great numbers at the live gate? Specifically saying that it could do better numbers than what Devin and Ryan did. I thought it was fantastic. A lot of the points that Dean brought out. Then BF, he goes into his rebuttal to a lot of what Dean brought out and spoke on how Mr. Gary is bigger in the community. Brought out how the fight was going to be in Houston from the beginning. Brought out the whole lower weight class situation already, and Tank moving back down once again. And that there were bigger fights in Tank's weight class that he could have made. Then, brought out how Zepeda was available, how Kid Austin was available. Dean rebuttal went kind of into how it doesn't matter if it was in Houston or not. The DMV wasn't available, so we couldn't have had it there. But I thought overall, BF did a better job of answering the actual question of, is it a trash fight? I think Dean did a hell of a job on a lot of the points that he brought out. I think that he kind of got too far into the weeds with certain parts of his argument and didn't really address the whole why this is such a great fight. I thought if you would have stuck more to why this is going to be a great fight and why it's not a trash fight as the title or the question asked, I thought you would have had a much better chance. I gave it around to BF.
All right, we got one going to BF. D Free, who you gave around to and why?
Yeah, this was a great round, a great opening round. Yeah, I mean, I'm gonna keep it kind of short because my man Doug Rice, I hit all the points that I had wrote down myself. The one thing that got it for me for my vote was Dean never responded to why Tank didn't send an offer to Schofield. He talked about Williams Zepeda, but he glossed over Schofield because Schofield is ranked number 2 in that sanctioning body. He never rebutted why they didn't send an offer to Schofield. So I gave it to BF for all of the same reasons that Doug Right side, but that one right there nailed it for me.
Already. King G, bring us home. Who you got winning the round and why?
All right, man. So first off, man, shout out to both guys, man. I thought they both, did a phenomenal job. The energy was there, definitely. So, but when I look at, about the facts and the different points, I thought BFTV made a great point about, the available options that was there for him instead of the Roach fight. And I know, Dean, he tried to counter back, was talking about certain fighters, saying they wasn't available. I know when BFTV mentioned the Gary Russell fight, Dean attacked it, talking about it was a trash fight. BFTV came back with, hey, look, man, it was for the fight for the community. You know what I'm saying? And Dean was talking about the layoffs. So I thought, the point and counterpoint with that fight, with that particular specific topic was really good. I like when BFTB was like, hey, why not fight him at 130? Which I thought was a very powerful point because, Tank, he does, come off and speak about, how he's a smaller guy. What I'm saying? I thought it was when BF brought out the how Roach didn't sell out like a 4,000 seat arena. I thought that was a powerful point. Dean, he came out, he was talking about how certain arenas wasn't available. He came out talking about how, Roach says he's bigger and he brought out the pro Grace Haney point, which I thought was a pretty good point. But BFTV shot it down, talking about it still don't matter, because at the end of the day he could have fought him for his title because he do say he's small. And then I thought another powerful point BF brought out was about how Roach, he been trying to fight Roach before he was even the champion. So I thought, that was a good point. I know Dean had doubled back around talking about the unavailable opponents. He talking about how he was like his fourth option. I thought that was a powerful point. BFTV came back, talking about how he doesn't need to fight. And he was talking about how they could have fought in Houston. It was scheduled in Houston. And I didn't think that Dean's point was powerful enough to like counter that, in Houston. And then he was like, he could have fought Stevenson, when Loma pulled out, which, I thought that was a powerful point. Then he was talking about how Sabeda could have fought him. And he tried to counter, talking about Espinosa reached out to Stevenson about the fight. But, people ain't turning down no tank fights, man, except Loma, you know what I mean? So, I had a real close. I thought both guys made two powerful, very powerful points. When I came back to the most crucial point, just keep it short and sweet. I had a 10-9 for BFTV, man.
All right. Look, man. So we got it up. We got it 1-0. The judges got it 1-0 for BFTV over Dean right now. We're going into a pivotal second round. In the second round, did Brian Norman Jr. duck Jerron Boots Ennis? BF, it's on you, bro. You got 5 minutes. Timer starts when you start talking, bro.
BF went first last time.
Oh, yeah. My bad, Dean. My bad, bro. That's right. Dean, you got 5 minutes, bro. Did Brian Norman Jr. duck Jerron Boots Ennis? 5 minutes start when you start talking, bro.
Absolutely. Brian Norman Jr. ducked Jerron Ennis. He turned down his highest payday ever. That's number one. And then now he's going to be fighting on a female undercard that nobody cares about or even talking about. And then when people want to sit up there and talk about, well, they could have Jerron Ennis and Eddie could have did this. Jerron Ennis and Eddie could have did that. They gave the guy 3 different offers. Since when do a guy that doesn't have a name, that's just became champion, and has turned down a unification to be a main event fight, and then turns that down because his dad said he got 4 or 5 other options out there that he could sit up there and take on, and then he takes on his next option, and then now he's the co-main event on something nobody even cares about. And shout out to all the female fighters, but y'all understand what I'm sitting up there saying. What makes it even worse on that is Brian Norman Sr. is complaining about the fight. So how can you sit up there and complain about a fight when you turned down Jerron Ennis? It could have just been the main event. And what makes it even worse than that is that Jerron Ennis comes out and then fights Amantes Stanionis, who a lot of us consider being the toughest challenge at that division. So why would he duck Brian Norman Jr. fight Amantes Stanionis? Please make that make sense. Brian Norman could have sat up there and got his biggest bag, had got a chance at unification, but turned it down because he wanted $2 million instead of 1.7 or 1.5 or whatever, but didn't even get that for his next fight. Not even close to it. He has no argument to sit up there and say that, oh, I could just take 300,000 because, or 4, whatever he's getting paid. And then his father is complaining about Top Rank, not promoting his son, not putting him in the best position. But the problem with that is you just had an opportunity. You had a chance to be in the best position possible. You can't turn down Jerron Ennis for less money to be on the co-main and then sit up there and have your father complain about the fight and then sit up there and say, I don't want to say too much because I ain't with Top. I mean, we with Top Rank, but that's my son's business. But his dad was all up in his son's business when it came to Jerron Ennis. And the other part is, then his father said, oh, we ready to take on Boots now after the Karen fight. If we know the English language, that means that they say they ready now. That means they wasn't ready when they got it offered to them. And then they asked him, Senior, why you think you ready now? Oh, well, I saw some cracks. I just needed to see a little bit more for us to be ready to fight Jerron Ennis. So that means you are admitting that you was not ready to fight Jerron Ennis, and that's why you turned down your highest payday and a chance at unification. But and then you want to complain about your next opportunity? After saying you got so many other opportunities, that don't make too much sense to me. And then it'd be even worse if Jaron Ennis wasn't getting another unification fight in that division, but he is. And Jaron Ennis has stuck and been consistent on every point that he has made about him wanting to be undisputed and unified. Jaron Ennis is not complaining about his next fight, but Brian Norman Sr. and Brian, oh yeah, and then he said, well, Sr. may said that. He said his son feel the same way. So at the end of the day, you turned down your highest payday. You turned down a unification. You said you got other opportunities. And to make it even worse, y'all, his dad got a bigger fight coming up than him. His dad got a fight that's getting talked about more on YouTube boxing community than him. Have y'all seen anybody do an interview on Brian Norman Jr. fight? But you have seen a bunch of interviews with Greg Hackett and Brian Norman Sr. And I'll end it right there.
All right, BF. 5 minutes.
The question was
Brian
not
Norman Jr. duck Jaron Boots in.
the question was not which fight is more exciting, who's exciting, what's exciting, him or his dad, or all this other stuff that he was talking about. The question is, did he duck? See, the problem with that situation is Brian Norman won his belt in May of last year. The IBF ordered Jaron Boots Ennis to fight Karen in July. Okay? The man, Eddie Hearn and Jaron Boots Ennis did not say, they do not do any negotiation during the free period. It was July 30th or 31st. They did no negotiation during the free period with Karen. None. They did no negotiation with Brian Norman either. None. All right. The free negotiation period was cut short because they did not negotiate with Karen. Karen forced the IBF to end the free negotiation period and send it to purse bid. They sent it to purse bid August 30th. The purse bid was for September 30th, September 3rd. They reached out to, no, it was August 29th is when they did that. August 29th is when Karen sent it to, forced it to go to purse bid, forced the free negotiation period over with. All right. On August 29th, on August 30th, the very next day is when they reached out to Brian Norman. If anybody would read the rules, there's a section of the IBF rules, and I will read it for you. Failure of, this is for the champion now. The champion must sign a contracted referral into the rule 10F1 above within 15 days of the bid and must comply with all terms and conditions set by the winning bidder. Failure to comply will result in the title being vacated. That's what it will result in. They knew that from the jump. This was sent to their purse bid on August 29th. The very next day is when they reached out to Brian motherfucking Norman. They could not fight him. Brian Norman himself said, I will give up a portion of my purse to go over and fight you. I will do that. Because he had to pay Bob Arum Top Rank to go over there to fight Boots. Facts. So he was never going to get whatever number they gave him. He was taking a percentage, and I believe it's 25%. He was going to give up immediately. Not only was he going to give that up, he was also going to fight this man in his hometown. All he asked for was a little bit more bread, bro, because he's the one giving up bread. He's giving it up. Not Boots, him. He then did not turn it down. He said, bro, I will take whatever you give me, which was a 1.5. Just move me to a neutral location. They told him no. And now they're fighting Stannis Baratheon and goddamn Atlantic City in a neutral motherfucking location, nigga. The fuck is you talking about? He could have fought Brian Norman in a neutral location. But let's get back to what the rules are. Had Brian Norman fought Jaron Boots Ennis, then it would not have been a unification. They would have stripped his monkey ass. He had to fight Karen and no one else because Eddie Hearn and Boots allowed that time to lapse. Once you submit, I just read you the rule. You got a free time period to negotiate. Once that is over with, you must fight them. There's only one way that you can get out of fighting your mandatory challenger, and that is if Karen took step aside bread. That man said he ain't taking step aside bread. He wants his title shot. There was literally no way for them to fight, and if they did, it would have been for Brian Norman's belt. Motherfucker, it wouldn't have been for his, it wouldn't have been for Boots' belt. He would have got stripped. But I guess you niggas get too much in your emotions and you don't read the motherfucking rules. There was no way he could have ducked that man when he said, I will give up a portion of my purse to fight you. I will fight you for what you're giving me, but goddamn, I'm a champion too. Can we at least go to a neutral location? I'm a champion too. I'm giving you an opportunity for my belt, just like you're getting an opportunity. I'm getting an opportunity for yours. You're making, the reports were he was going to make around 5 million. Around 5 million. Those were the reports. You mean to tell me he couldn't give up a couple of 100,000 for a unification if it could even happen? Because the reality of it is, if he would have gave up a couple of 100,000, they would have been fighting for Brian Norman's belt, not Boots's, because Boots would have got stripped if he fought anybody else than Karen. And that's a fact. And maybe you might want to read the rules, or else you wouldn't be so adamant about saying somebody is ducking. I don't need no more time.
All
Dean,
right.
you got 2 minutes, bro, for your rebuttal. It's on you when you start talking, bro.
All right. If you from the area as far as Delaware, Jersey, New York, and Pennsylvania and all that, Atlantic City is basically Philadelphia. It's not a neutral zone. That's first of all. It's nothing neutral about it. Most of Philadelphia and from that area. If you live in Delaware, you got people that live in Philly, Delaware, Jersey. If you from this area, you know that part is the truth. So I'm sitting up there saying that New Jersey would have been a neutral area in Atlantic City. That part is just not true. And if everything you saying is true, that they couldn't have fought for it, then why the fuck would Gerard Ennis give up 300,000 if it wasn't a unification? Why would he do that then? And then you talked about the time period. But Brian Norman Sr. and them already turned it down by that time, before it even got mandated. That part is a fact. It would have. So what? So then, yeah, Karen is going to have his mandatory and do all of that. That part may be true, but the part is, if you're saying that they could afford, because all he had to do, BFTB is saying they could afford. It's just in that time frame they didn't negotiate. You know why they didn't negotiate? Because Brian Norman Jr. and Brian Norman Sr. already said what they wasn't taking, and negotiations had stopped by that point any goddamn way, because Eddie said, I'm not giving you that, period. And then at the end of the day, when you sit up there and talk about they could afford in a neutral zone and all that, that part is not true. The guy, at the end of the day, the guy is sitting up there fighting on the co-main in a female undercard. That part is true. His father is upset about the fight. His father has a bigger fight than he does. It's no way you're going to sit up there and tell me that Jerron Ennis and Eddie Hearn, they was just talking that whole time, senior, everybody's doing panels and they couldn't afford. That part is not true. They could afford. It could have been for a unification. But they did at that point, when they say they're not going to do it, then of course, then now you get the fight gets mandated. He got to fight Karen.
Time.
We all know
That's
the
your
time
time,
frame.
Dean. That's your time,
Bro, is this nigga not
All
listening,
right.
bro? I hear you, bro.
2
Is this
minutes,
nigga not listening? Is he not listening, bro? I told him that Brian Norman won his title in May. They did not reach out to this man until the August 30th. August 30th is when they reached out. What the fuck is you not understanding? August 29th is when the IBF said the purse bid is on September 30th. He knew he couldn't fight this man. What the fuck is you talking about? There was no negotiation with Brian Norman. What the fuck? Until after that. After that is when the negotiation was going on, not before. There was no. What are you not getting, my nigga? I don't give a fuck how big his daddy's fight is or small his fight is right now. They didn't got a bitch ass thing to do with did he duck or not? Because the man was willing to take less. He was willing to pay out of his pocket to fight you. He was willing to go there. And I don't know what the fuck planet you are on, but Atlantic City is not Pennsylvania. They might be next to each other. They might be. But the last I checked, saying you're from New York does not mean you're motherfucking from Pennsylvania, nigga. Yeah, they're the next state over. They are. I don't know what the fuck you're talking about, nigga. I'm from Atlantic City. It is not New fucking Philadelphia at all. You got to catch a bus or a train or drive there to get there. It is not the same thing at all. And if it is neutral, or if it was the same thing, then why didn't they put that offer on the table? They didn't. They said it has to be in Philadelphia. They never said, hey, Philadelphia equals New Jersey too. Never. I don't know what fucking geography you're looking at, what map you're looking at, but those are two different states, my nigga. Atlantic City is in New Jersey. Philadelphia is in Pennsylvania. They might be 45 minutes away. Yeah, they might be. But DC and Maryland is 45 minutes away too. It's two different fucking states. Well, borough or territory, whatever. It's still two different fucking things. Yeah, so he never said, hey, if we don't fight in Philly, we can fight in Atlantic City. He didn't give him an option. And the dates don't reflect him even having the fucking ability to be the mandatory. They use Brian Norman's motherfucking name and time.
Time. All right, we going to the judges, man. Man, smash my like button. There's 600 people in here. Run the likes up. This is debate is fire, and y'all know it's fire. Hit the like button and show that you think it's fire. We're going in reverse order this time. I'm going to King G first. King G, who you giving that round to, and why you giving it to him?
Hey man, another fire round, bro. Man, both guys was cooking, man. Both guys was cooking heavy this round, man. I thought it was a very interesting round. BF, he said that I'm looking at the question. What's the question? Did he duck the fight? Right. First off, we have to see, did Brian Norman Jr. duck Jerron Boots Ennis? BF came out like, look, bro, he said he wanted more bread. That's a that's a reasonable thing to say, but at the same time, Dean came out and was like, look, hey, bro, he turned down his highest payday. So I thought that was a very powerful point. Dean brought out, now he's fighting on a lesser card. I thought that was a very, powerful point. BF, he also said, hey man, look, he wanted a neutral location. Dean countered that, talking about, hey, look, man, Atlanta's not a neutral. I mean, it is neutral, whatever. And he also said he turned down a unification. Brian Norman did turn down a unification. Then BF tried to counter that and say, the unification was now on the line. And then Dean came back, countered that, like, well, why give up $300K if it's not for unification? And then Dean also brought out another powerful point. Was talking about, Ennis fighting another, name to unify. You know what I'm saying? Then he was also talking about how Norman had lesser opportunities available. I thought that was a, powerful point. I thought it was funny about the Hackett and the Senior, comparison with they hype and they fight, but I can't add that with this. But one thing I thought BF said also was very powerful was the Karen Purse bid, but the only problem with that is if you go with that point, it's going to go against all your other points, man. So I thought Dean made a lot of stronger points in this round, man. So I gave this round to Dean, bro.
Already. We're going to D-Free this time. D-Free, who you giving the round to and why you giving it to him, man?
Hey, man, this was a fire round. Dean came out swinging. He talked about how Brian Norman and they wanted. They didn't want to take the deal. They was offered 3 deals. They didn't take the deals. And then Brian Norman Sr. came out complaining about the fight that Brian Norman got now. He talked about how they wanted $2 million, but he's taking a fight making well less than $2 million. But then we got over to BF, and BF came out and he stated what the rules was. And everything BF said, it was absolutely on point because I read the rules myself and it was on point. They reached out to him after the purse bid was set. And so that fight couldn't happen for a unification. So it comes down to was Boots willing to give up his belt to fight Brian Norman Jr.? Boots said he wanted to be undisputed. I don't think Boots was going to give up his belt to fight Brian Norman Jr. He wanted to be undisputed. That was the reason why he didn't take the Virgil fight. He wanted to be undisputed. So I gotta give it to BF. When you read the rules, there was no way for them to make the fight. They had the purse bid already been called. So I gave it to BF.
Right side, who you giving the round to and why you giving it to him?
Man, a hell of a round. I thought both debaters did very well. And more or less going off of what the judges, my fellow judges just said, I couldn't disagree with damn near anything they said. But I think the biggest point was made, as D-Free said. I think BF bringing out the rule book, reading rules, and explaining it from a rules perspective. In my personal opinion, I think that's what gave him this round. And I thought Dean, he did a hell of a job selling why this should and can be looked at as a duck, especially when he brought out turning down your biggest payday. I thought that's really one of the things that stood with me from Dean's round the most. But at the same time, that rule book is something different, and it wouldn't have been for a unification. And the IBF, they're very strict about their rules, and so I thought that was a hell of a point, and so I had to give the round to BF.
All right, there you have it. They scored that round for BFTB. We on to the last question. Let me tell y'all something, bro. I can't seem to do a debate without having this question. If y'all remember the TKO Debate Series from the first time we did it, this was one of the most controversial questions. It's a question that everybody wanted to debate on, and I couldn't have my two brothers up here without debating this specific question. And it's the one that we argue every time. If I do a live stream about this shit right now, it'll get to popping, no matter how old it is. And that is this right here, and it'll be on BFTB first this round. And here's the question. Did Gervonta Tank Davis duck Devin the Dream Haney? BF, you got 5 minutes. It's on you.
I don't know if it's going to take me 5 minutes now, because the question is, did he duck? Didn't say did he ducks, plural. All I got to do is point out one duck. I don't got to pull out a line of them. I don't got to pick a whole flock of them. All I got is one duck. All right, well, here's your one duck. Devin Haney said he will fight this man on short notice. I don't give a damn what anybody thinks. Oh, I don't think he will. I don't give a damn what you think. He said, I will fight you on short notice when this man was supposed to fight Rolly Romero. Facts. Rolly Romero had an issue. Little whatever issue. And I'm glad he got over that. But he had an issue. He had to go out of it. Pulled out. Devin said, I will step in on short notice. I'll do it. I got you. They ducked that man and fought Pitbull Cruz on short notice. That wouldn't be the problem if he didn't fight him the very next motherfucking day on a fucking Sunday, nigga. Devin fought on the Saturday. And Tank fought on the motherfucking Sunday. Not a month apart, not a year apart, not weeks apart, one fucking day apart. And before this man comes in here and tries to tell you that Devin was undisputed, he wasn't. He wasn't. He was fighting JoJo Diaz. Yeah, he was fighting JoJo Diaz. The only reason why Devin was fighting JoJo Diaz is because Ryan Garcia pulled out. Yeah, because JoJo Diaz was supposed to fight Ryan Garcia, if y'all don't remember. Devin Haney said, I will fight you, bro. I will fight you on short notice. I will fight you. That man said, nah, I'm good. Pitbull Cruz, a motherfucker that not one of you niggas on here knew who the fuck it was, maybe KO. Otherwise, ain't nobody checking for no fucking Pitbull Cruz. Y'all had no idea who the fuck this nigga was. He was yet another Lamont Roach. That's who he was. Yet another one. Lamont Roach just popping out of nowhere. That's what Pitbull Cruz is. And then all of a sudden, all the Tank fans talk about how great Pitbull Cruz is, but not one of you niggas could even name who the fuck this nigga beat to even be anything. Couldn't name who the fuck he was. Had niggas telling me, oh, well, he's Mexican, BF. That's why he's fighting. What the fuck does that got to do with anything? There's a whole bunch of Mexicans he could pick. But Devin said, I'll fight you on short notice. You said no and fought Pitbull Cruz, and he fought on a Saturday and moved your little ass to a motherfucking Sunday. Can anybody ask me how many times or answer how many times Tank fought on a Sunday? How many times he fought on a Sunday? Yeah, there you go. There you go. There you go. And it just so happened to be when Devin Haney fought on that Saturday. It just so fucking happened to be that. They tried to make some hype and hoopla about how Sundays is now a good thing and we're going to do Sundays and Sundays this and Sunday. That nigga hasn't fought on a Sunday since. If Sundays was so fucking good, hasn't fought on one since. But he fought on one when Devin fought on Saturday, though. He could have just fought Devin on Saturday. Wasn't like Devin wasn't in camp. Wasn't like he wasn't ready. Because he was. But instead of fighting Devin, you fight Pitbull Cruz. Now, I can name a whole nother litany of times when this man ducked Devin. A whole nother. But I don't need to. Because that's going to get this brothers caught up in the woods and spinning around in circles trying to figure shit out. I'm going to let this is what I want you to do, KO. Whatever time I got left, give it to him so he can explain why the fuck Tank fought Pitbull and not Devin the day after. Time, nigga. Give it to him.
All right, Dean, you got 5 minutes. It's on you when you start talking. Did Gervonta Tank Davis duck Devin the Dream Haney?
No, Gervonta Davis definitely didn't duck Devin Haney. First of all, when you sit up there and say what Devin said, that's fine. But we've caught Devin in a multitude of lies, and I think that all of the judges up here understand that. So when you sit up there and talk about what Devin said, that's fine. Devin says a lot. But let's talk about what Devin did. Did Devin try to do what David Benavidez did and reach out and try to actually make the fight happen? Did Devin put any footwork to try to fight Gervonta Davis, since we bringing up one duck? And then you keep talking about Pitbull Cruz. You mean the guy that Devin Haney wants to fight? You mean the guy that Devin Haney said and his father said that they wanted to fight? You can't sit up there and act like Pitbull Cruz is nobody and blah, blah, blah. But then it's perfectly fine that Devin Haney actually wants to fight him. Devin Haney did nothing. If he could fight him on short notice, he did nothing to try to do it, though. He did absolutely nothing. He sat there and held his hands and fought JoJo Diaz, who we haven't heard from since and was washed up then. So when you talk about they alternative fights and they fighting a day apart, Gervonta Davis sat up there and fight better competition and was actually a great fight, better than it Devin versus goddamn JoJo Diaz. Absolutely it was. I don't think there's any argument when it comes to that. So at the end of the day, if you want to talk to me about what Devin did, what Devin said, Devin also said he would stay at 135 and fight everybody. Devin also said that he'd go to 140 and try to be undisputed. But in 2 fights, he's moved up 2 weight divisions. That's what Devin also said. Bill and them said they don't even know how to get in touch with PBC, and he ain't even got Al Heyman number. That's what Bill said. But now all of a sudden, then how was they going to make the fight? And then he said Gervonta Davis said no. What evidence do you have that Gervonta Davis said no? Has anybody got any information? And when around that time frame, when Gervonta Davis said, I don't want to fight Devin Haney, I'd rather fight Pitbull Cruz? Because I know that part is not out there where Gervonta Davis said that. That's him saying Gervonta Davis said that. He didn't actually say that, though. So at the end of the day, don't talk to me about what Devin said, because then you got to put everything Devin has ever said and say that he has never lied and been capping, and everything that he has ever said when it came to boxing has been 100% true. But we all know that that is not 100% true right there. At the end of the day, he did nothing to try to fight this man. He didn't try to call PBC. He didn't try to get in contact with Gervonta Davis. And don't tell me he couldn't have did it, because Keyshawn Davis said he DM'd Gervonta Davis so they could start negotiations. And he said that on Top Rank. You mean like Terrence Crawford did against Errol Spence, reached out to him so they could get a fight happening? But Devin couldn't do that for his biggest fight of a career that he said he wanted to take on short notice, but he did no actions. See, mama always taught me about people would say it ain't about what people say, it's about what they do. Devin took no actions to sit up there and make the fight happen with Gervonta Davis. The same thing to the judges that everybody criticizes a bunch of other fighters for doing, Shakur Stevenson right now, when it comes to Gervonta Davis. You could call out everybody else. You could sit up there and act De La Hoya. Devin Haney could have he didn't act PBC, hey, yo, make the fight happen. But he did that when it came to Ryan Garcia, though. He deliberately went out his way to make sure he could fight Ryan Garcia. He didn't do that when it came to Gervonta Davis. I'll leave it there.
All right, BF, you got 2 minutes for your final rebuttal. Timer starts when you start talking, bro.
Bro, you do need to do better, bro. You sitting here talking to me about have the audacity to bring up Tank Davis and tell me about actions speak louder than words. You talk about somebody, why didn't Devin do something? The entire planet knew Devin said he will fight him on short notice. Oh, well, why didn't you going to sit up there and say, why didn't Devin? Bro, nigga, did you motherfucking forget that Tank reached out to Lamont Roach? Lamont Roach didn't reach out to fucking Tank Davis, nigga. Did you fucking forget that? Did you forget that? Or are you telling me he was ducking Devin and not ducking Lamont Roach? So that's why he reached out to Lamont Roach, because he wasn't ducking Lamont Roach. Yeah, he wanted that smoke. But he was ducking Devin, which is why he didn't reach out to the nigga that said, I will fight you on short notice. You know, because your mama always said, actions speak louder than words, right, nigga? What the fuck was Tank's actions, nigga? See, everybody was talking about they'll fight Tank. Yeah, everybody was talking about that. But see, Tank's the A side. So Tank is the one that says who he will fight. Yeah, Devin's not the A side. Devin can't just tell Tank, I'm going to fight you, and then that's it. No, Devin can say, I will fight you on short notice. Now it's up to you to do something, motherfucker. Now, what did he do? Remember, actions speak louder than words, right, nigga? What the fuck was his actions? I'll tell you. He picked Pitbull Cruz. So then when you start moving the goalposts, talking about which fight was better than what, I don't give a fuck if it was better. I don't care. That's not the question. The question is, did the nigga duck, motherfucker? And he did. That nigga had an opportunity to fight Devin, and he picked someone else. Don't tell me about what Devin did. Devin made himself available. That's what Devin did. And what did Tank do? He went a different direction. And this man still has not admitted or still has not questioned on why Tank fought somebody other than Devin on the next day that Devin did. Time.
All right, Dean, you got 2 minutes for your final rebuttal, bro. Timer starts when you start talking, homie. It's on you, man.
Okay, y'all notice how he sat up there and still didn't. The question is, did Gervonta Davis duck Devin? He didn't address anything that Devin did. All he did was say what Devin said, and that was my point from the door. You could sit up there and say any goddamn thing, but not when you sit up there and talk about you can't get in touch with the man. You don't know how to talk to PBC and the whole nine. And then at the end of the day, Gervonta Davis' fight with Rolly was a mandatory. So we don't know if Gervonta just picked him or that's who they put in place to fight Gervonta at that singular time. But at the end of the day, the question was, Devin wanted to fight Gervonta Davis. No matter what the fuck that Gervonta Davis did, nigga. What did Devin do to show that he wanted that fight besides talking out of his ass? Like he's done a multitude of times. Because, like Mama said, actions speak louder than words. You could have put Gervonta Davis in a position where it was for sure that he ducked you. Not only did I say I wanted to fight you, I reached out and backed up my words on what I said. I reached out to Al Heyman, Gervonta Davis, everybody else. Now, if Gervonta Davis say, I still don't want to fight you, I'm going to fight Pitbull, we can't make it happen, cool. But that part didn't happen, though. And that's the difference. Because we don't act like Devin don't do it, because he has done it when it came to George Kambosos. He has done it when it came to Ryan Garcia. So don't tell me it's about what the other fighter said, and Devin don't have to do nothing. Devin has reached out to other promoters to make fights happen that he wanted. I'll leave it there.
All right, man. Listen, before I go to the judges, put some hand clap emojis in my chat. I don't care what nobody say. These two brothers was fire, and this is one of the best debates you'll see on Boxing YouTube. You know what I mean? This shit was fire, and I got some breaking news, and I got some history we gonna make when we get done and say goodbye to everybody. So stay tuned. Don't go nowhere, because we got something crazy going on. We'll go in a different order this time. I'm gonna let D-Free judge it first. D-Free, who you giving this round to, and why you giving it to him, boy?
Man, this whole debate was fire from round 1 to round 3. BF came out and said, man, I ain't got to talk how many times he ducked him. I just got to bring up one time that he ducked him. And BF said when Gervonta Davis was supposed to fight Rolly Romero, Rolly had to pull out, and Devin stepped up and said, I'll fight him on short notice. And Gervonta's team didn't make the fight. And then we went over to Dean, and Dean came back and said, "Well, what did Devin do to make the fight?" Devin had history of reaching out to other promoters to make the fight. What did he do? He just said he was going to make the fight, and he said a lot of different things. But did he actually try to make the fight? And so we got back to BF rebuttal, and BF talked about how Devin Haney already put it in the air. Everybody knew. Devin Haney said, I will fight you on short notice. It was up to the A side to make the fight happen. He already put it out there. I'll fight you on short notice. And at that time, everybody wanted to see Devin Haney and Tank Davis fight. But then Dean came back and he hit him again he said BF is not asking, he's not talking about what did Devin Haney do to make the fight. He just said he will fight him. It was a fire round. Both these dudes was going back and forth. I gotta give it to Dean on this one. Dean definitely stuck to his guns and he stayed on topic and he kept saying, what did Devin Haney do to make the fight? He said he wanted to fight him, but did he reach out like he did with everybody else to actually make the fight happen? So I gave it to Dean on this one.
Already. We going to King G. King G, give us your take on the final round, bro.
Did Gervonta Davis duck Devin Haney? Hey man, shout out to both guys again, man. Both of y'all was cooking. Dean came out. He kept saying, "Hey, did Devin try to reach out? Did he try to reach out?" BF mentioned, "Hey, look, man, they fought a day apart. It was perfect time. They was in a position to fight. Then Dean also brought up, hey, look, Tank was in a better fight. But he didn't refute, BF that they could have fought. You know what I'm saying? At that same time, and he fought. I thought BF brought out a good point when he mentioned, hey, look, man, he fought Pitbull instead. You know what I'm saying? He fought Pitbull, and then Dean had mentioned that they don't know how to get a hold of Tank Davis, which I thought was kind of a real weak point. And I thought him bringing out, him fighting was in a better fight was deviating from the question, and BFTV kind of caught that. But I thought the most powerful point that was made between both guys was when BF had mentioned, that Devin can't tell Tank anything. And we all know, and I remember, Leonard Ellaby not even, considering, fighting Devin when Devin was even undisputed. But I thought that was a very powerful point because he can't tell him nothing. So I kind of gave that round to BF, just with, that point, because when it comes to that, Tank is the A side, Tank is holding the cards. And if Tank want that fight to happen or any fight to happen, the fight happened. So, I thought that was a powerful point, man. So I gave that one to BF.
Right side. Who you get around to, bro?
Man, first things first, man. Hell of a debate. I enjoyed this thoroughly. Both of y'all did a hell of a job. In this situation, man, and I'm gonna be honest. I thought you had so many ways to go in this situation, and the one way that you took it and went to the short notice thing, I felt like you could have went so many other ways with it. So many other ways. And to take on one of the bigger names in the sport on short notice isn't something that you see the majority of the time in boxing. And so I didn't think that proved that Tank was ducking. And so in that situation, I gave it to Dean. I think he came and he said that he really stuck to the point of what Devin did to make the fight. But I really will say I think that in this situation, I think BF, you in my opinion, you went the wrong route with that one. I think you went the wrong route. So I gave it around to Dean.
All right, so look, this is how I'm going to do it. I'm going to get final words from the judges. I'm going to get final words from the competitors. Then everybody stick around. I'm going to catch these super chats, please. Donate to the channel, hit the super chat, hit the Cash App. And right before we wrap the show, I got a big-time debate announcement for everybody that's going to knock your goddamn socks off. So stay in the building, bro, because I'm making history. I promise you, it is going to be history. Everybody that's involved in it, be quiet until our announcement. We're going to break the internet next week. I promise you, bro. Right side. Last words, bro. You got a channel you want to plug? What you got going on? Go ahead and get your last words, homie.
Man, first things first, man. Appreciate you, man. Always doing a hell of a job. It was a hell of a debate tonight. Both of these guys, two of the major players in the debate series in boxing today. And I think I love to see them take on any. I want to see both of these guys against King G and D Free. Yeah, I want to see all of that right there. So, hey, KO, we're gonna let you be promoted and put these things together. But I just I appreciate you allowing me to be a part of it, and nothing but love and respect. Y'all know, man, it's Dub Brightside. Go follow me at Dub Brightside, man, and we'll do it again, man. Appreciate y'all. Salute, family.
Shout out to my homie Dub, man. Shout out to my boy Dub. D Free, man. Let them know where to find you. I know you doing all the sports talking shit, man. Let them know what you got going on, bro.
Yeah, man. I'm over at D Free. You can catch me there with my boy BBO Boxing. I'm on his channel on Monday through Friday at 8:00. But I'm also doing live streams on my channel at 4:00 Eastern Standard Time. And it's let's talk about it. We're gonna be talking about a lot of different sport topics, whether it's boxing, football, basketball. We're gonna be talking about it all. But yeah, y'all can catch me over there at 4:00 Eastern Standard Time or at 8:00 on BBO Boxing at Eastern Standard Time.
Already. Shout out to my dog D Free, and then my other dog, my boy King G. I gotta get you up here, man. I gotta get you up here. I'm gonna put something together for you. But go ahead and give your last words. Let everybody know what you got going on, man, and what you got popping, bro.
Yeah, man, y'all already know, man. First of all, man, all praise to the Most High, man. Shout out to both debaters, man. Y'all did a hell of a job tonight, fellas. You know what I'm saying? Y'all both represented for the debating community. You know what I mean? But, it's your boy King G, man. You can catch me, what I'm saying, on my page, King G, the boxologist. I got some, fire relationship content coming to you real soon, man. We're going to switch it up a little taste, you know what I mean? So, any brothers, man, y'all trying to find a good wife, man, you know what I'm saying? I'm going to show you, what I'm saying, some G talk over there, free of charge or whatever, good modest woman trying to find a good husband, I'm going to help y'all out too, man. We're going to speak some real talk, man. So, what I'm saying, make sure y'all subscribe, man. Look out for that good content, man. You know what I'm saying? But hey, man, thanks for having me on, bro.
Bro.
Shout out to my brother KO, man. You know what I'm saying? Top 2 in the world, baby. You know what I mean? Everybody else, man. You know what I mean? We knock them out in 2 different ways, baby. I do a tournament style. You do it, bare knuckle fighting style. You feel me? However we do it, man. But you know what I'm saying? Be looking out for the new you know what I'm saying, debate things coming soon, man. All praise to the Most High, man. Thanks for having me, man.
Already. Deem, you completed your first debate. I thought you did phenomenal. I thought you did great, bro. Let everybody know where to find you, dropping that fire-ass content over there on Deem by any means. When you going to be live again, bro, go ahead and plug your channel, man. I thought you did a wonderful job today, bro. What you got for the people, man?
Man, y'all already know what this is, man. Listen, everybody go over to at Dean by any means. Y'all already know we cooking on the best topic, best boxing topics. Shout out to BF, tough opponent. You know what I'm saying? Much respect. Appreciate you, KO, for thinking of me, hold me in that light, my guy. You already know, bro. Like I said, we rap behind the scenes and everything, man. So I just like that, You always,
I texted you the exact same thing. I said, I thought you did phenomenal, bro. I thought you did a great job. I hit you up. I just hit you up too. Yeah, you did good, bro. You did good. Salute to you. Y'all go sub to the homie, man.
This was one for the ages, man, and we doing what we gotta do, man. Like I said, man, my brother KO reached out, and I ain't ducking no smoke. Everybody already know that. So we in here, like I said, everybody, man, just do me one favor. Support my guy KO. Hit that like button. Send super chats, cash apps, whatever it is. Even if you ain't got it, we about to get taxes. Send a couple dollars over. Y'all already know my slogan. I don't care if you send $1, $10, $1,000. Holla at my boy. You hear me? Y'all already know.
Already. Shout out to my dog Dean. BF. Appreciate you kicking off the TKO Debate Series, and I'm gonna have you hop in the chat in a minute because I'm about to break the internet with this debate announcement. But dog, another W for you, bro. How you feeling? Let everybody know what's going on over there. You've been dropping videos left and right, going live 18 times a week. It's only 7 days in the week, dog. Let them know what you got going on over there, bro. What's good, man?
Man, I'm just grinding, bro. This is nothing new to me. I understand charity when I see it. So, I mean, we don't want to kill nobody's spirits or nothing like that. So it is what it is. He did his thing. I mean, this is me, dog. I'll just leave it like that, dog. I'll just leave it like that, bro. Like, this is me. I got no beef with the homie, man. Salute to you, I appreciate you for for having the courage to step up to the best, nigga. So I appreciate it, but you know, it is what it is. I mean, I don't know how it was 2-1, but you know, hey, listen, bro, teach his own, man. Teach his own. But salute to y'all, man. I'm just grinding, bro. Y'all know where I'm at. I'll be in the chat.
Man. Look, dog, I appreciate you. You know, you give me something set up, you know I'm coming. Just let me know.
For sure.
Just let me know
Vice
what
versa.
it is, bro. But
Vice versa.
Salute to my dog BF, man.
Hello,
I appreciate
brother.
it.
Peace.
Already. All right, let me catch these super chats, and I got an announcement for y'all, man. I got an announcement for y'all, dog. Hold up. Shout out to my dog NHA2 coming with the 5-piece. No biscuit in the super chat. Here for this epic mismatch. Got BF with a clean sweep, but all love for Deem. Shout out Curtis Robinson, 5-piece. No biscuit in the super chat. He say salute to the chat when I get my wrench. I got to see you a little bit more, Curtis. I don't know who you are, bro. Shout out to my dog A1 Hoop Zone, 5-piece. No biscuit in the super chat. He say, Doug, right side. Don't interrupt the debaters and don't interrupt yourself while interrupting the debaters. Please, we want to enjoy the show. Shout out to my dog Curtis Robinson becoming a member to the channel. We appreciate you. Shout out to Bud Jablonski, 2-piece. No biscuit in the super chat. He says the fight is trash, referring to the first round, of course. Shout out to Jamoney with the 2-piece in the super chat. Says, Dean, cook this dude. Shout out to my dog Curtis Robinson back in the super chat with the 2-piece. KD, everybody can't get a bag from Tank. Shout out to Jamoney. I guess he was liking something that somebody was saying with the 2-piece. I'm assuming it was Dean because he just said Dean cook that dude, but he dropped the 2-piece. He said, cook, please cook. Shout out to my dog A1 Hoops on back in that super chat with the 5-piece. No biscuit. He say my kids, 4-month-old, just had his 18th birthday. Waiting on Dub ass to say who he picked, man. Come on now, Dub Biden. Spit it out. Who you got? Shout out to my dog D1 with the 2-piece. No biscuit in the super chat. Damn, brother Dub, more long with it than a dang pastor. Damn, sheesh. Shout out to A1 back in the super chat with the 5-piece. He say, before the show ends, please have bro in the hat say, snap into a Slim Jim. Talking about King G. One time. For the one time, I should have read that when they had him say it, bro. Shout out to Dre with the 5-piece. No biscuit in the super chat. I was late, but for the debate content, salute to KO, BFTB, and Dean. Yeah, man, salute to everybody involved, bro. Shout out Cooking with the Champ with the 5-piece. No biscuit in the super chat. Salute to Knockout Boxing 86 TV. Glad I caught this fire debate. Respect to BFTB, Dean, and the panel. And shout out to Ricky Dickey with the 2-piece. No biscuit in the super chat. Love the channel, but that judging was terrible. No, I think the judging was good. I think the rounds 1 and 3 were clear BFTB rounds, and I think the second round was a debatable round. I scored it to Dean myself personally. The only mistake I say Dean made in the second round and why he left it open for BF is because he didn't rebuttal the IBF point that BFTB made. If he would have rebutted that round, he'd have been on point. He probably could have got that round from the judges. But overall, I thought their explanations were great. I thought that they explained why they picked who they picked, and you gotta give it up. I disagree. I do not think the round. I do not think the judges were trash at all. I think the judges did a wonderful job, bro. Go find a platform that's doing debates. They got better judging and better debaters and a better setup, and then come back and holler at me. Shout out to my dog Tim Carey, not Jim Carey, 5-piece. No biscuit in the super chat. He said that was a fire ass debate. Appreciate that, bro. Appreciate that, bro. Look, if you're ready for the damn announcement, bro. If you ready, yeah, King G. I noticed when you were scoring, I was like, yeah, he's scoring it like me. Yeah, that's how I had it. We got an announcement, bro. I told y'all when I get this shit going, I'm only doing the best, bro. I'm only setting up the best. And I told y'all this next one, I'm making history, bro. I'm making history. This Thursday night, show starts at 7:30 p.m. Central. Once I get everybody in the building and I lay the groundwork. Matter of fact, if you're ready for the announcement, put 100 in the chat. If you're ready for the damn announcement, put 100 in the chat. Put 100 in the chat. Yeah, I got one for y'all, bro. I got one for y'all. Yeah, we got one. Listen, man. Too many times on these YouTube streets, I be dealing with a lot of brothers that don't know what the hell they talking about, bro. I be talking to dudes, they hit my damn link, and they just don't know boxing. And then I find myself, I'm like, damn, man, she cooking way better than you. Then I find myself like, damn, she got a better delivery than you. And then I encounter another dude, and he like, nah, bro. He don't know what the hell he talking about either, so I say, fuck it. I ain't seen nobody do this one. So we decided to set up the first ever women's only debate on YouTube boxing. And it's going to be a fire one, bro. I got Boxiana the Menace from Queens of Boxing Talk coming back to the ring, coming back to the debate arena, and she'll be taking on 2 Cents Boxing. Yeah, they don't do it like I do it, bro. They not moving how we moving. They don't have a platform that we have. Oh, we turning up next week, bro. I don't know if you know anything about either one of them, but they talk boxing better than 95% of a lot of y'all. Better than 95% of a lot of y'all, bro. It's going to be fire. So next Thursday night, I'm going to be live at 7:30. The women are going to come up here, and they going to put it down, bro. They going to put it down. Boxiana from Queens of Boxing Talk taking on 2 Cents Boxing. They both will have the topics by Saturday to prepare. They'll have 5 days to prepare. I'm going to find the judges. I'm only getting the best judges. All right? And we going to turn up, man. We going to turn up for y'all, bro. Listen, I appreciate everybody tuning in. Go around. Let everybody know what's happening over here. Whether you like me, whether you don't like me, you know the content fire. That's why you here. Whether you like me or you don't like me, you know that we try to keep it fair and we try to give you great fucking content. And I'd be shocked. I'd be absolutely shocked if this shit ain't fire. I promise you I will be. If this shit not fire, I'll be shocked. Because I done encountered both of them. Boxiana competed in the World Series of Debate Tournament. I done been on panels with 2 Cents Boxing before, and both of them, they bought that shit. Oh, and then, yeah, BF say, y'all check y'all subscription because he said they unsubscribed him from me. He just showed me and shit. So make sure you subscribe to the channel too, bro. Shout out to True American. He say, let's go 2 with the 2-piece, no biscuit and super chat. I appreciate that. But yeah, man, that's what we doing. That's what we got going next week. Shout out to my dog P Hunter with the 5-piece, no biscuit and super chat. If JoJo signed the contract for Devin in October, Rolly got in trouble like early November. Could Dev get out of the contract with JoJo? That's something I would have argued. That's something that I would have argued. But again, that's why I don't want any. And to answer your question, yes, but I don't. That's why I don't like helping in debates because that's a huge point. That's a huge point. And if you drop that in the chat, this is a perfect example, bro. Why I removed your other one, then I'll let y'all go. That's why, chat, y'all come to the debate next Thursday. This question right here is why I don't want people dropping talking points in debates. That what you just wrote right there could have helped my brother Deem out a lot. But that's his food. He got to fight. That's his debate. He gotta debate that. He gotta make that argument, bro. So that is an angle I probably would have took if I had got put in that situation by BF, but you got to let him do what he do. He chose the angle that he chose. But that other comment you made, that's why I removed it. And I appreciate you saving. Number one, I appreciate you just dropping it in the super chat because you didn't have to show me the support, right? Number two, and most importantly, though, that's why we don't debate in the chat. So that's a perfect example of it, bro. What you just wrote, that's something that could have, you know what I mean? Could have swayed shit. So that's why it's important for y'all. BF said he would have had a rebuttal anyway. Dean said, I won that round anyway. They still going back. They still going back and forth. It's over, fellas. Shout out to A1 Hoop Zone with the 5-piece and Super J says, get women judges, KO. Well, I can't get Nick J because she gonna Boxiana won. I scored it for Boxiana. Boxiana won. She won. Yep, she won. They ain't even started yet. I don't care. She won. So I don't know a lot of, I don't know a lot of women with channels, but if y'all got any suggestions, let me know. Miss KO laughing and shit. Yeah, listen. Boxiana, I got Boxiana. I get him, co-host. Get him, sis. Get him. Get his ass. Get his ass. He say, get Miss KO. No. I gotta, get Miss KO. Now, my baby probably don't want to do that, but we'll see. But yes, look, she said, yep. And listen, she know it now. She can't judge that one. You can't judge that one. She gotta fight her own goddamn fight. She gotta fight her own fight. But yeah, man, 2 Cents versus Boxiana going down. Show starts at 7:30. Make sure y'all tune in. And I'm gonna get some fire ass judges for y'all. And we gonna keep it. We gonna keep it moving. He say KO a good moderator. I'm an even better debater though. You say KO a good moderator. I'm an even better debater though, dog. Straight up. I'm an even better debater, fam. I'll be waiting. Okay, we don't want to come to your platform. You can bring a judge. Okay, we don't want to come to your platform. You can bring a moderator. KO afraid wifey gonna take over the show. No, she will. She will. She will. She will. Most definitely. Shout out to Boxer Hacker with the 5-piece in the super chat. He say, I'm conflicted. I'm rooting for 2 Cents, but she's gonna hate on Devin for no reason. LOL. Get Rachel down there. She will judge fair. Can't wait. Nice one. Yeah, I'm gonna hit her up. I'm gonna hit her up behind the scenes. See if she want to do it. Then I'm gonna get some other judges. We're gonna make a night out of it, man. So y'all be sure to tune in. I'm not gonna do a show. I usually stay on till 10:30, but I want this debate to have, and I want the announcement to have its own little thing. And plus, I'm gonna go spend time with the wifey. So we're gonna end the show right here. Shout out to Deem. Shout out to my brother BF. Shout out to my brother Deem. Shout out to my brother King G, my brother Dub Right Side, my brother D Free. I appreciate each and every one of y'all. Shout out to the chat. Listen, if y'all want these debates, make them fire by showing up, showing out, supporting your person. Shout out to 2 Cents Boxing. Shout out to Boxiana for both of them ladies being willing to step in the ring and allow us to make history on the platform. It's going to go down Thursday night. And all you fellas out there, they're scared to get in the ring. all you brothers out there, they're scared to stand on business. They're scared to stand on business. Just know we got ladies out here that's laying it all on the line. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Just letting you know. Just letting you know. And then y'all do a BFC. He said, make sure y'all check your subscription. YouTube is unsubbing people. They hating because I got the 15K. So they like, nah, you can't get the 15K yet. And shout out to the 15K, man. We working. Shout out Rodzilla being a member for 12 months. He said, Boxiana versus 2 Cents is fire. Rachel Donaire, Sugar Free Mars, Shawala as the judges, my bro. Listen, get them in touch with me. Everybody got my email. Get them in touch with me. I would love to have women-only judges if I can. I would love that. I saw Jupe in the chat. Y'all email me, man. I would love that. I would love that. Straight up. Straight out. Shout out to my boy 88 Sports Talk with the 5-piece in the super chat. Says salute KO fam. Salute, bro. Salute. Yeah, so y'all let me know, Rainer. That's cool. Whoever, man. Whoever. First of all, you got to know your boxing. I got to know that you're going to judge fair and impartial. And I need great judges. You know what I mean? I need great judges. Shout out to Block News Media, 50-piece. No biscuit in the super chat. 50 of them things. Boop, boop, boop. He said, salute. Salute, dog. I appreciate you, bro. Look, we wrapping the show. Everybody have a great night. Go watch Boxing Talk somewhere if you can, if it's on. And yeah, man. First ever women's only debate. Boxiana the Menace versus 2 Cents Boxing. It's going down Thursday night. We'll be live 7:30. I'll be live Monday and Wednesday too. But y'all be sure to tune in to all these shows. We working. I see y'all soon. We going, y'all. Peace.